Hello friends, welcome once again to Rick's Garage. This is a 2010 Rogue. It has a headlight out on the right side here. This vehicle is equipped with Xenon headlights. It's an option, not all the Nissan products have these type of lights. They're a little bit more difficult to replace than the standard lights. This is what the Xenon bulb looks like. It's easy enough to tell if your car is equipped with the Xenon option. If you look straight down, let's see if I can get you a better view. Here's the front of your car. You can see your headlamp. And if you look straight down this little area here, you can look down, you can see there's a cover right here on the back of your headlamps. If you've got this little cover, then that means you've got the Xenon headlight option. Now actually what I'm going to be showing you is the passenger side replacement, but I'm over here at the driver's side just briefly to tell you that in order to replace the driver's side bulb, it'd be much easier to get rid of this air intake. There's a few little Nissan fasteners that you can undo, and this should come right out of there. So lift this, undo these fasteners and lift this right out of there, and then you'll have actually more room on the driver's side than you would on the passenger side to do this repair. To begin with, we're going to remove this cover. You turn it counterclockwise. It's hard to get good leverage in there with your hand, so it may be difficult to turn. If you can't get it started, if you recall that opening I showed you earlier, put a screwdriver down through that opening and pry against those fins on the cover until you can get it to move a little bit. Then you can get it the rest of the way with your hand. Now that the cover is off, we need to remove that silvery plug. Turn it counterclockwise about 1/4 inch and then pull it straight out. It should pop right off. There's a little retaining clip that has to be removed. If you look toward the bottom, you'll see little curly ends. Just squeeze them together and it should pop right out. And then try to lift it up out of the way, and then you can pull the bulb out. Alright, hopefully I've got a good focus. I'm not sure how well you can see this, but when you go to install this bulb, you'll see there's a little notch right here. This notch has to line up with the tab on the inside of the socket where this bulb goes. When you handle the bulb, make sure you do not touch it. The oil on your fingers will cause it to fail prematurely. Insert the bulb and just keep turning it until the notch lines up with the tab, and you'll feel it go in. Then take that wire retaining clip and pull it down and squeeze the ends once again and clip it back into the place where it fits. If you notice, there are two little plastic pins sticking out on the end of the bulb. These two pins must line up with two slots in the plug. Once you've aligned the slots with the pins, push the plug in and then turn it clockwise this time about 1/4 inch, and that'll lock it in. If you do not get the plug properly secured, it will pop off the very first time you hit a bump and the light will go out. So screw the cover back in place, turn it clockwise this time, and you're pretty much done. Okay, here is the big test. We finished replacing the bulb and we're going to try it out. I hope it came on. And it certainly appears as though it did. One other thing I just want to mention here is the reason for trying to do this job yourself, if you can possibly do it, is if you go to a dealer for these bulbs, they're going to charge you $100 or more just for the bulb. This bulb goes for about $100. And they're probably going to charge you another $100 or so to put it in. So if you take this car to a dealer with these xenon headlights, plan on spending a couple of $100. So it's well worth trying to do it yourself. Now I was able to buy the replacement bulb on eBay for $15. That's a lot better than spending $100. Anyway, that's all I've got. Thank you for watching once again on Rick's Garage, and hopefully we'll see you next time.